What is going on, guys? For the final time in Rabat, Morocco, Bobby and Sam here. Just getting back from the CAF Awards, actually.
Yes.
And it was a great experience, man, to be part of. And on a night where there was no Salah, no Osimhen,
No Salah, no Osimhen.
Hakimi walks away with the African Men's Player of the Year award. So let's start with that, man. What are your thoughts on it, bro? I think, personally, well-deserved, I guess. Obviously, winning the Champions League is such a... Even when we were on the way home, we were talking about it with the OG journalist, Oluwashina.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oluwashina.
We were talking about how the Champions League is such a big deal in any award ceremony, let alone African Player of the Year. So he walks away with it, man. And he was there to pick up the award. Came on a knee. What did we discover it was
knee
called?
walker.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it was called.
Yeah.
I had to Google that one.
When we saw him in the ceremony, well, we didn't even see him, to be honest. We just heard the uproar from the crowd. And there was like, because it was in a university campus, there was like students and that hanging off the windows. Yeah. It was really cool, man. The uni campus was...
Oh, incredible location.
Yeah.
Picked for this.
Yeah, really cool. But yeah, what are your thoughts, bro, on him claiming the prize?
Yeah, I mean, like, look, he's had a great year. Obviously won the Champions League and he's been doing well for PSG and for Morocco as well. So I think he was definitely up there. I think it's one of them rare years where it's like two people could have won it and you wouldn't have been upset genuinely. Either way. Like if Salah had won it, I think if Osimhen had won it, there would have been a bit of controversy there. Like compared to the season he actually did win it. Yeah, I don't think he's hit those numbers yet or accolades. But I think if it was either Salah or Hakimi, I wouldn't have been upset. But I think what's annoying is that Salah and Osimhen didn't turn up, so it's kind of like, okay, Hakimi's the only one here. He's gonna win it. He's in his home country. He's gonna win it. Do you know what I mean? So,
there was no like jeopardy, really, was there? Yeah, in that sense.
No surprise after that. So, yeah, man. Look, I can't complain. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's been a long time coming as well. Obviously, he was nominated last year, but Lookman got in ahead of him. Understandably so. Yeah. But this year, I feel like it just kind of makes sense and. Being in his home country, leading into AFCON, which is also in his home country, I think it's just perfect timing.
Yeah, for sure, man. I agree. Obviously, with the whole ceremony and stuff being in Morocco, it all makes sense. And Hakimi's been not only one of the best players in PSG and in France over the last few seasons, and probably one of the best players in his position in the world. Like, I think he's been one of the best players in the world, hasn't he, over the last few years. Obviously, we discussed it before we even came out here on the pod, talking about who should win. And he played a major part in all of those competitions, man. So congrats to Hakimi on that. And the fit, man. What do you think of the fit? Like when he pulled up in the knee walker.
We posted it on FC's Instagram account, and we see people calling him. What was saying? People saying like Hogwarts and Gryffindor, and saying he had a superhero cape on. I mean,
I was messing with it, man. I can't lie. It kind of suited him.
I feel like when you're a baller, man, you can pull certain things.
You know what I mean? Pulling up with the knee walker and stuff.
It's true. You know, knowing that you're gonna come in on a knee walker. It's an interesting choice to pick a cape. He's gonna be floating around everywhere. But yeah, man, big up to him, anyways.
Yeah, he pulled it off, man. And like I said, when he pulled up, man, it was like a show-stopping moment anyway. But let's move on to the next award. This one was greeted with a bit more controversy, I should say. Well, not controversy might be the wrong word, but a bit more surprise. And it was the Women's African Player of the Year.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest with you, like, obviously, Shabak from Morocco wins it. She played in the AFCON final, but if I'm being completely honest with you, before that, I don't really know what she's done. I think this award for me was a bit of a joke. I'm just looking at the nominees and Rashida Ajibade.
And this is not a Nigeria bias thing.
This is not a Nigeria bias opinion, but when you look at the facts, first of all, Nigeria did win the Women's National Team of the Year. Secondly, at the Women's Africa Cup of Nations, Rashida Ajibade won 3 Player of the Match awards. She won Player of the Tournament and won the tournament. For her to not
be strong case.
The Player of the Year is a bit of a joke to me. Like, look, I think obviously club football definitely comes into play, but I think in an AFCON year, you have to really hold that high. And for me, I'm a bit unsure as to why she didn't win it. And she was also another person that didn't turn up to the awards today as well. So, I mean, she probably knew. Who knows? I don't know how these awards go usually, but I think she should have secured it 100%.
Yeah, 100%, man. And given the criteria and stuff that, you know, even we were just saying about the men's award, about like Champions League and how much weight it holds and stuff, I feel like if you, the player of the tournament, you know, Women's AFCON. And you're man, you know what I mean. You get player of the match 3 times in that tournament, play a pivotal role.
Yeah.
Then usually, do you know what I mean? In award ceremonies, those go a long way. But
captain the team as well.
Yeah.
You gotta. Yeah, a bit frustrating, but look, I'm not gonna. It's
been a bad week for Nige.
It's been a bad week. It's been a bad few days for Nigeria. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, women's national team, they won it, of course. Obviously, Nigeria also secured goalkeeper of the year with Enadozie. So some good things to smile about for Nigeria too. But I think that was the main one that I feel shouldn't have gone the Morocco way. It should have come to Nigeria for sure.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one, man. I guess the other big awards of the night, one that really stood out for me, was the African Team of the Year.
Yeah.
And I know Morocco, the senior team, were nominated for that award, but the under-20s took it by winning the under-20 World Cup.
That's huge, man.
And I get it. Yeah, I really do get it. That's a huge statement entirely and globally, man.
I would have loved to see all those boys just be in a room and just cheering and going to accept that award. That would have been so sick, because when do you ever see that? When do you ever see under 20s or under 21s or under 18s beat the senior team to Team of the Year? It's never been done.
Yeah, exactly.
I never see that.
Yeah.
So it would have been amazing to see them, but credit to them, man. They went all the way in the World Cup, smashed it. The final was interesting, bro. They played 3 different goalkeepers in the final.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they started a goalkeeper. He would come off injured. So a new one come on.
Yeah.
And
they still held it down.
Came on for the penalty shootout at the end.
Yeah,
so
and they still held it down.
They still held it down, man. Honestly.
No, so that's crazy, bro. And I just think as well, like in terms of what the president and Infantino was there as well today, and what they're kind of talking about, like pushing African football for a young team to win that tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear some of the legendary players that have won tournaments at under 20 level, under 17 levels in other nations around the world. And you think of those names and you think they've gone on to be like household names in football, haven't
facts,
they?
Yeah.
So the fact that there's an African team that have taken home that award and taken home that tournament, I think that's massive.
That's massive.
That's a sign, man. I think it's like a yo.
And the jubilation they got in the room as well. Like you'd think it was the senior team that won it. Like incredible. And I think it speaks heavily to like the way Morocco have gone about things over the last few years. Not even just like building their relationship with CAF, but also just in terms of how they scout players, etc. All the way from youth level to the senior team. Like Morocco is one of those countries I think right now you got to be scared of, man.
Yeah, for sure. They're building.
They could dominate African football for the next maybe 5-10 years, similar way to what Egypt were doing in like the 2010s, before the 2010s, where they kept winning AFCON.
And you got deep as well. Last World Cup, they got to a semi-final.
Last World Cup, they got to the semi-final, bro. Who's to say they can't make it to the final next year?
Yeah, exactly.
A bigger World Cup is going to be harder, but who's to say they can't do it? Do you know what I mean?
No, for real. So yeah, I think that award of under 20s is well deserved, man, because it's a statement really, isn't it, to the rest of the world. So the other award I really want to kind of mention, even though there was a load of other awards of the night, was men's coach of the year, men's African coach of the year, and it was Bubista with Cape Verde.
Yeah,
I think getting Cape Verde to a World Cup, that's huge. I know the under 20s Morocco manager was nominated as well, but I do think holding that weight of getting Cape Verde to a World Cup for the first time, I think that's huge. Man.
I'm glad they gave him his props, you know.
Yeah, for real.
I think like on paper they could have easily just given it to the manager of the Morocco under 20s. Like, even the manager of the Moroccan senior team, but I just love how they've honoured him. Man. I think like this year in particular, Cape Verde getting to their first World Cup, like it makes perfect sense. Man.
And it was a hell of a story as well.
Yeah, hell of a story.
Yeah, so I think that's well deserved to him as well. But Sam, man, I guess the only other thing to talk about, obviously there was loads of other awards to go through, but the thing I want to kind of talk to you about is the experience on the night, man, and on the day. Interesting seeing some legends, Asamoah Gyan, getting the dap from him.
Getting a dab up from Asamoah Gyan, obviously being up and close with guys like Adebayor as well. So
Samuel Eto'o passed through.
Samuel Eto'o passed through. Yeah. We saw him. And a few like, you know, I wouldn't say unexpected turnouts, but like probably guys you probably won't see at the awards every year, like the PSG president pulling through.
Yeah, true.
Guys
FIFA
like
president Infantino pulling through.
Yeah,
which is a big name to come through to that tournament or to come through to the event. Sorry.
Yeah, but honestly, Bro, the venue was incredible.
Yeah, the venue
The
was
venue was top. So yeah, no, big up to CAF. I think every year you can kind of see them trying to elevate it and elevate, especially this busy period, guys. Like they had the FIFA playoffs, the FIFA World Cup playoffs. They've had the CAF Awards, and they're about to have an AFCON in 3 weeks. Too.
Yeah, so it's been a very busy period.
Very busy period, but they're always trying to elevate, make African football look as great as it is. So yeah, I'm happy, man. It's been good.
Yeah, it's been really good. I think getting on the continent as well and kind of getting the flavour of how, you know, the media works here and, you know, just the atmosphere in the stadiums and that has been really, really good. And I know, obviously, we'll be covering AFCON next month.
Yes.
So it was great to kind of come out and get a flavour of what it's going to be like. But yeah, I guess in terms of the CAF Awards, Hakimi, congrats to you, my friend.
Congrats.
This will be probably the last time you see this beautiful decor, which is actually really cool.
Yes.
But we will be doing more content for just African football in general, man. It's been a real pleasure to kind of grow it from where it is at the moment. And some people have already said that they've taken note of what we're trying to do. So we're definitely looking forward to building more content. And we shall be at the AFCON, so we shall see you there.
See you there. 3 cities, 1 week in the first week. Guys,
It's a lot of travelling.
It's going to be hectic. So stay tuned for that.